I have chosen someone for you. Their name is already written into the path I have laid beneath your feet. You have not seen it yet, but your spirit has begun to sense it. There is a reason your heart has been restless in ways you could not explain. There's a reason why some prayers kept coming up from somewhere deeper than your thoughts. I was moving something around. I was getting you ready. Don't look away from what I have to say to you. This is not a short moment. You won't hear it again in the same way. I'm getting closer to you now because you're standing on the edge of a doorway that has been building for a long time. There is a real thing waiting on the other side. That which waits on the other side is important, and it bears your name along with theirs. I know you have thought about it. You've told no one about how heavy the silence at night has felt at times. You have wondered if you would ever make a lasting connection, or if you would always be on the outside of something you wanted. I have not been away from those times. I was there for all of them. And I was making the answer while you were still coming up with the question. When I talk about this person, they know about my plan. This person did not just happen to show up in your future. They were part of the plan for your lives long before either of you knew it. When your paths cross, you'll both know. Something calm, something for sure. Something that people can believe without having to shout. It will feel like a breath rising in your chest. You had this hold on you and didn't know it. And letting go of it will feel like the most natural thing you've ever done. If this word has touched your spirit, say out loud that you believe it. You might have thought about why some things didn't work out. You may have gone over certain events in your mind over and over again, trying to figure out what went wrong and wondering what you could have done differently. I want you to fully understand this. There were no punishments in those endings. They kept people safe. It was time to close those doors because what was behind them wasn't strong enough to hold you. I didn't cut those ties to leave you without anything. I took them away to make room. Now that room is getting full, not with something weak, not when something isn't clear, but with something that I've tried out first before giving it to you. This person has been through their own hell. They've brought their own questions. They will be able to meet you where you are because of the things that made them who they are. It's not just comfort that I thought of when I made this connection. I made it with a purpose in mind. Something will change when you stand together, not just in your heart, but also in the way you live your life. You'll remember the paths you've taken. You thought the valleys would break you. There will be a line through it all. There is one thing pulling you toward this very moment. This is not something I do for fun. I don't just randomly put people together. Every meeting, every loss, and every season of quiet endurance has been a small part of a bigger picture. And now that the work is almost done, not the end of your story, but the start of a new one that will change the ones that came before it. I know that your first thought might be to keep yourself safe. I know it's hard to trust someone after all you've been through. But pay attention to what I say. What I'm giving you now isn't made of the same things that let you down before. This is not the same ground, and the base has already been checked out. Follow me. I need to say one more thing to you. And what comes next will make things right in your spirit that have been off for too long. You won't have to look for this person's name. You'll get it. It will come in a way that makes you stop and think. They won't make you scared. Instead, they'll make you feel like you've known it all along. even if your mind tells you otherwise. You want a sign for a long time. As you prayed in the dark, you hoped that something would answer back with sound instead of silence. I'm going to answer now. I don't work that way, so not all at once. I tell you things as dawn comes up, slowly, carefully, until what was hidden can't be missed any longer. Wait until I'm done before you start. Do not try to make something happen before the ground is ready. Being eager is not the same as being impatient. I need you to trust me. You won't let what's yours slip away. I'm sending it straight to you. But I choose the time. As well, the timing is perfect. As I watched you, there were times when you gave more than you got. There were times when you held on to hope even though it didn't seem like there was any reason to. That wasn't being stupid. That was the sign of a spirit that believes no matter what. And people have noticed that belief. It has been measured and respected. And it's exactly what brought you to this spot where you can see what I'm building. So pay close attention. Attention should not be drawn to anything else at this time. Things are already moving toward what I have planned for you. The name that goes with it is also closer than you think. I'm not giving you the whole picture at once for a reason. It would be hard for you to handle if I showed you everything at once. You would hold it with both hands and shape it the way you think is right. No matter how honest you are, what you understand is still limited by what you have been through. I can see more. I can see the whole picture of what this is supposed to turn into. Also, I want you to take it with me one step at a time. It's not the same path you've taken before with this person I've chosen for you. They have something different on them, not by how other people measure difference, but by how your spirit knows it. They will be steady and not fall apart when pressure is put on them. The steadiness they have is not something they made. It's something I taught them through everything they've been through. It will show in the way they talk to you. Not too loud or showy, but honest and measured. It will show in the way they let you be quiet without rush to fill the space. It will also show in the way your breathing slows down when you're close to them. For some reason, you feel like something inside you can finally rest. That isn't a mistake. That is the point. I want you to know something about how I bring people together. I do not match floors. I don't just pair things that look like they would go together based on how they look on the outside. I go further. I look at the cracks, the longings, and the places where pain turned someone strong. I then match those hidden shapes with someone whose shape fits the spaces you carry. That's why it will feel different. That's why it will feel right in a way that nothing else has. Say it out loud. Say, I believe, if what I'm saying is hitting home with you. You've had relationships in the past that were draining. You freely gave, and what they got back was silence, confusion, or words that didn't match what they did. Because trusting someone cost you money before, you learned to read people carefully. That's what I saw happen. I saw the walls rise. I didn't say you were wrong for building them. Now, though, I need you to let me walk through them. Because the thing I'm bringing needs the gate to be open, not one that's locked. This doesn't mean you give up being wise. It means you let trust take over where fear used to be in charge. I'm not telling you to be careless. Please agree to what I say. The space between them is very big. I need you to be on the side of willingness. There's no need for the gate to open all the way at once. All that needs to be done is unlock it. I already have my hand on the latch. The name that is coming will come without any force. You won't need to look for it. It will come to mind in the same way that a word does after you've been trying to remember it for days. Then all of a sudden, it's there without any work. That's how I walk. I do not impose. I tell you. And what I tell you is almost certain to be true, because there was never any doubt in the first place. Look at what comes up again and again. Pay attention to what keeps coming back to you when you haven't asked it to. This isn't just stuff going through your head. I'm making this point. I leave clues for you to find, in the same way that a river carves patterns into rock. Not by force, but by being patient over time until the shape is clear. There's more to this than you think. You don't have to use months or years to figure out how far away you are from where this connection starts. It is measured by how ready you are. The door will open when your heart gets to the place I've been getting it ready for. Not slowly. Not really. Completely. There's more. I want to talk about it because I know it's always on your mind, even when you try to ignore it. You have thought about whether this is fair. You've thought about your past and asked yourself if someone like you could get something this important. Make sure you can hear me. Because of your past, you are not ineligible. Even though you've done wrong, what I've written for your future lives on. I don't hold those things against you. I have already let them go. Now the question is whether you will also let them go. Let go of the judgment you've made about yourself. It doesn't have my name on it. I didn't write it. It also doesn't have any power over what I'm about to do in your life. This is something you deserve, not because you worked for it, but because I said so. And what I say doesn't change based on what people who don't know the whole story think. This person won't ask you to show them how valuable you are. They won't use your past to judge whether you are good enough. I didn't plan for them to see you that way. They'll look at you the same way I do, with depth of understanding and patience that doesn't blink at what is real and flawed. Something real will grow between those two people who aren't pretending. This is being said now because the ground is almost ready. Things that have been worked on behind closed doors are about to show themselves, and I don't want you to stand far away and watch from a place of doubt when it does. I want you to be close. You need to be here. Without your arms crossed, I want you to be ready to receive it with open hands. Now is not the time to stand back. Now is the time to move forward. For long periods of time, you've been making yourself smaller so that other people can feel good. You have changed the way you talk, what you want, and even your voice to keep the peace in places that were never peaceful to begin with. I saw everything. I saw how much it cost. Now I'm telling you that the person I'm bringing into your life won't make you smaller. There is no way they will ask you to hide who you are. You won't have to act like a version of yourself that is easier to handle. They will pay attention when you talk. They will stay where you are if you are still. That's what it looks like when I plan a connection instead of letting it happen by chance. There is something in you that knows this to be true. You can feel it moving under the doubt, the questions, and the habit of keeping yourself safe from being let down. That shaking isn't anxiety. It is looking forward. Your spirit knows things that your mind doesn't understand yet. Because of this, I want you to believe what you feel before you can explain it. The places I worked that you couldn't see were behind closed doors, during failed conversations, and in the silence that sometimes felt like abandonment. I was there. I wasn't just sitting there. I was getting rid of things that needed to go and making things stronger that needed to stay. Your life isn't a mess. people who left were not losses for no reason. They were leavings I let them make because their season was over. This new season, the one you're entering now, needs a different kind of base. No two people who just happen to meet should do. It takes two people who have been refined. That's what makes what I make different from what the world has to offer. What I build will last, what I build lasts. And what I'm building between you and this person is meant to last past the first season of trouble, the first fight, and the first moment when the original excitement fades into everyday life. In the next few days, you might feel something change. It might be quiet at first. A name that stands out, a face that you remember for longer than it should, or a conversation that you can still think about hours after it's over. These are not bothersome things. These are signs. They are in your way so that when the big picture is clear, you'll remember that I was pointing you in the right direction the whole time. Don't brush off what seems important. Don't try to explain away the things that happen that make your spirit stop. Those breaks are not by accident. Because of them, you should look more closely, listen more carefully, and pay attention in ways you haven't been used to. I'm making you more aware because what's coming will need you to be able to spot it when it comes. And to be recognized, you need to have an awake spirit that isn't dulled by distractions or cynicism. There is a difference between wanting something and being ready to get it. Position is very important, but hope is also important. You haven't been aware that I've been moving you around. All of the changes you've gone through on the inside, like shifting priorities and losing interest in things that used to interest you a lot, are part of my repositioning. It's not comfortable to be aligned, but you are. You have to let go of things you have been holding on to tightly. The thing you are being asked to let go of is worth more than what you are letting go of. That's what I promise. That is, not with empty words, but with all the power of who I am. What I bring into your life will show itself in due course. It won't need you to defend or explain it either. It's going to stand on its own. I know you are hearing me. I'm sure that something inside you hasn't changed since this moment. That's because this word wasn't meant to be taken lightly. The plan was for it to land, and it did. Hold on to it now. Keep what I've said to you in mind today, even though tomorrow may be loud. You shouldn't be scared that the ground under your feet is moving. This is a reason to get ready. If you plow and water a field, the soil will move, but it won't be destroyed. It marks the start of growth. This is what's going on in your life at the moment. I have been moving the ground of your heart, breaking up the hard spots and softening things that had become stiff from disappointment. Now, something new is coming through. It's getting stronger, but you can't see its full shape yet. It's not wishful thinking when you feel like something is about to change. That's my hand working below the surface. I also don't plant things that I don't plan to harvest. That's why you should stick to what I said. As the time goes on, let it hold you. When doubt tries to tell you that nothing is happening, let it keep you steady. There is something going on. There is less space between them than the time between breaths. This is another one. The person whose name is coming up has already been marked by me. They don't know everything I'm doing, and neither do you. But they've both felt the same chill. They can feel that something is changing in their life, but they can't put their finger on it. You are both being pulled toward the same invisible center. That center is what I want for your lives together. Because impatience is one of the worst things for what I am building. I need to talk to you about how heavy it is. Before, you lived in a world that praised speed. You have learned that if something doesn't happen quickly, it's not happening at all. Everything around you moves quickly. I don't work on that schedule though. My movements are planned. The plans I make are exact. And the plans I'm making for you can't be sped up without getting smaller. When the name comes, it won't come with a sense of urgency or panic. It will come with peace. That calm will tell you what to do. When something I'm planning gets to you, it doesn't come with stress. It comes with a stillness that lets you know it's real. It's over with. This is mine. Learn to tell the difference between them. Because the world has a lot of things that are fun, but don't really mean anything. What I'm giving you is strong and peaceful at the same time. The person I've chosen for you moves through the world at their own pace and rhythm. And at first, that rhythm won't always match yours. That doesn't mean something is wrong, though. It means that two separate journeys are coming together to form one. And you have to be patient to weave. You won't merge right away. The first time you talk, you won't fully understand each other. But every time you're honest with each other and hold back a moment of weakness, something strong will grow between you. I'm not giving you something that's done. You and I will work together in a way that changes over time. It will take work to shape, but it won't be too much to handle. Fighting to keep something alive that wasn't meant to live is not the same thing as working to build something important. This link won't make you feel like you're surviving. It'll feel like progress. You already knew the difference. You've been in rooms where you could feel the air leaving your lungs, and every word you said was weighed against the chance that it would turn out badly or be used against you. That's not going to happen. Getting out of a closed room and into the open air will feel like what's coming next. The way you breathe will change. You are going to talk differently. Not because you're acting, but because you'll feel safe enough to be alone for the first time in a long time. I know how important safety is to you. I know you don't use that word very often. You've been to places that said they were safe, but never were. That place where the people who should have kept you safe caused you the most pain. All of that is known to me. What I'm putting together now is not a repeat of that pattern, I promise. That's what breaks it. This person won't be able to control you. They won't use the fact that you are weak against you. They will be honest, just like you are. And because of that trade, something will grow that neither of you could have made on your own. That's how the things I design work. It doesn't make either person less important. Both of them get bigger. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community, seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You might be wondering how you'll be sure. You might worry that you'll make the same mistake again because you've been wrong before. I get your fear, but pay attention to me. Prior to now, your judgment was limited because you didn't have my help at that time. This time is different. I'm going ahead of you. I'm making the way clear for you before you even step on it. You won't get the clarity you need by looking at every little thing too much. It will come from a deep peace that doesn't fight with itself. You will know when you feel that peace. You will not need anyone else to tell you it's true. I am going to be the confirmation. It will be clear that I am there at that very moment. Do not expect this person to be perfect. Perfect is not what I said I would give you. It's also not what you need. The person you need is someone who is ready to show up every day with good intentions. Someone whose flaws don't make you feel threatened, but instead remind you that what's real has always been more important than what looks good. That's what I'm giving you. Not an ideal person, but one who is loyal, and being truly faithful is harder to find than you think. People don't learn this well in this world. But it's something I've planted in them during times when things were hard for them. They know how much it costs to stay when it's easier to leave. And what they know will change how they stand next to you. In this relationship, there will be times when old hurts try to get through louder than the new truth. Old habits of doubt, suspicion, and getting ready for what might happen. Remember that you are in charge when those times come up, because they will. Take note of them. After that, put them down. They are part of a chapter that is coming to an end. They are not welcome at the table I am setting. I'm not just setting you up with this person. I'm putting something back together inside you. You lost faith in yourself long before any relationship broke up. A belief that you can be loved without conditions, without having to do anything, and without having to work hard to earn something that should just be given. That belief is coming back, and it is coming back because I am fixing it up myself. When you think back on this time of getting ready, you'll know that it wasn't punishment that looked like waiting. It was building design. I was building foundations in places you couldn't see, running support beams through your character, and filling in the gaps left by careless people who had dealt with you. That work wasn't done by accident. It wasn't rushed at all. And when you see the structure I've been working on, you'll know that all the uncertainty you went through while I was working was worth it. The world shouts for a certain kind of love, the kind that shines at first sight and fades in a few months. That's not what I'm bringing you. What I'm bringing moves slowly. It doesn't need anyone to hear it. It doesn't need to be praised or shown off. It shows up in everyday things, like when someone remembers something you said 3 weeks ago and brings it up because it was important to them. When they notice even a small change in your voice, and when they stay in the room when things get tough instead of leaving. It's not a glamorous kind of love, but it lasts. That kind will see you through times when everything is put to the test. People I connect with don't just work when things are easy. I make bonds that last even when things get tough. The same is true for this one. What is coming should not be judged by what has already failed. When you think about the future, you often use the past as a guide. It has also made you smaller than you should be. The past wasn't a sneak peek. It was a piece. It moved through you, and you moved through it. You both look different now. You are not the same person you were back then as you are now as you listen to me. You're stronger. You tell yourself the truth more often. You now know how to ask tougher questions and deal with answers that make you feel bad. Those aren't little things. Those are the signs of someone who has been through fire and come out of it clearer than they were before. I respect that about you. And I am matching it with someone who has the same kind of understanding that I have worked hard to gain. You won't get the name the way you think you will. It could come from a voice you weren't paying attention to. It could show up in a normal moment that you almost don't notice it. You will catch it, though. It will be held by something inside you. The way your hand automatically grabs something that is falling before you can think of what it is. That instinct isn't a fluke. I put it in you. And I made it stronger by going through everything you did. In that case, don't try to stop it. Don't question it until it starts to lose its shape. Let it soak into your spirit like rain does on dry ground, slowly getting to the places that need it the most. It's not always easy to understand right away. Sometimes it's more than one thing. And the first layer is just this recognizing. Being aware that what you just experienced is important. You know it's not a random event. Knowing that something outside of your own logic has brought it to your attention. Because I got you this far, I'm not going to leave you guessing now. That's what I do. When I start something, I finish it. Also, the word I spoke over your life is fully formed. It has taken on its full shape. It is ready for the time when you and this person are both exactly where you need to be. That time is coming up soon. The preparations are almost done. Not just on your side, but also on theirs. In order to grow, they have been on their own path, with their own questions and tests. And they have stayed true to each other, the same way you have. People who have been improved separately don't make a weak pair when they are finally put together. It's a fake. There is a picture. I want you to think about it. Two rivers that flow through different valleys and have made their own paths through the rock and soil for many years. They had no idea that they were going in the same direction. They were not able to see each other. But the land was formed in a way that made it inevitable that they would meet. When they joined together, the current gets stronger than either one could have been on its own. I'm taking care of your life and theirs in this way. Two separate journeys, each with a purpose and a need, come together to form a single current that moves with a power that neither of you could have created on your own. That power won't feel like force, but like a flow, not as pressure, but as speed. It will take you both to places you haven't even thought of yet. You need to know a few things about what this connection will ask of you. You won't have to do anything to earn your spot, but you will have to be there, present in every way. Not hiding behind old lines of defense, not acting out different versions of yourself, but being honest about who you are and trusting that it's enough. At first, that will feel strange. You've spent so much time controlling how other people see you that the idea of just being yourself might make you feel the most vulnerable I've ever asked you to be. But it also sets you free the most. And once you feel free, you won't want to perform again. Being known, really known, is the only thing that has ever made you feel safe. you will wonder why you ever thought pretending was safer. One thing is being admired from afar, and another is being loved close up. The second kind is what I'm giving you. The kind that doesn't need you to keep an image. The kind that stays with you even after the picture fades. I'm not done talking yet. You need to hear one more thing before I leave. Stay close. Don't close your heart. The things I'm about to say will get to the heart of your questions and start to answer them in ways you didn't expect. You weren't meant to live your life not knowing if anyone saw you. People got to know you well and didn't say sorry for it. And that's what I'm giving you. It's not a shallow mirror that only shows you what you want to see. It's a steady presence that shows you the truth about who you are and loves what it sees. There are times in your life that seem to be there just to see if you can break. Some of those seasons felt like they would never end, like they were there only to wear you down. How you see them now, though, should be different. You didn't waste time during those seasons. They were the oven. They were what made the sand solidify from being loose. They made you the person you are now, and that person is ready for what I'm about to give you. I don't waste hard times. I've never done that. Every hard time you went through made you stronger in ways that comfort alone could never have. Being strong, smart, and able to love without needing to be sure you're safe first. You may not yet be able to see those qualities in yourself, but I can. The person whose name is coming to you will too. We're not going to fake this connection. The parts of yourself you show off when you want to impress people won't help it grow. It will be based on the truth, on the real you, without any masks or practice runs. The one I love the most is that one. I have been making that version better, to help you deeply accept yourself so that when someone really sees you, you don't blink. Not to make other people like you, but to help you keep your cool. It's been too long since you didn't move. When someone got close, you moved back. When the conversation got to the important parts, you changed the subject. I get why. There were no guards at those places, and the people who went there did not care about them. But this time I'm at the front door watching. No one is going into those holy places unless I tell them how to respect what they find. If you feel this truth settling in your spirit, say, yes, I want to tell you about how this person will love you. It won't always be exciting. It won't always be poetic, but it will always be there. And consistency is something you haven't had in your life for longer than you'd like to admit. There have been a lot of people around you who came with promises and left with excuses. That pattern is going to end. I'm bringing someone who knows that love isn't shown through big actions, but through small choices made every day. The choice to be honest, to stay kind when you're angry, and to keep building even though it seems like progress is moving slowly. People have been learning how to make those kinds of choices, just like you have. Neither of you is coming to this connection without anything planned. You've both been following it through your own fires. And when you see each other, you won't have to explain the recognition. It will just be known. There will also be a reason for this that goes beyond just the two of you. This connection isn't alone. It's a part of something bigger I'm doing. Something that changes the lives of the people around you in ways you can't even imagine. When two people walk in sync with me, the effect doesn't stay in their own four walls. It goes beyond itself. It has an effect. People are drawn to the stability it creates. It's real, not loud. People will notice the difference, even if they can't put their finger on it. People will notice that something has changed in the way you live your life. Your life has always been about more than just you. You've kept that desire to yourself, sometimes wondering if it was too big of a goal or too unrealistic. It's not either. It is the plan I put inside you. That design will be shared by the person I bring. You will build something that lasts longer than this moment. Something that you walk on and leaves a mark. I don't want you to think about every part of that future right now. You need to believe that the person I'm telling you about is the first step. After that, everything else makes sense. The name will soon come. The time has come. You won't question it when it comes either. That's because you'll know deep down that this is what you were meant to do. There have been questions that you haven't been able to answer. You've had deep desires that you didn't want to talk about. I heard all of them. I had all of them in my hands. Now I'm going to start answering them in ways that you will recognize as mine. There was no flash or noise, but it was clear that they were sure. I made you for this moment. I led you through fires that were meant to make you better, not worse. I let losses happen that were meant to make room, not leave you empty. I held you through silences that were meant to help you hear better, not to punish you by being absent. Every thread is linked. Everything fits. And the picture that is taking shape is more beautiful than you thought. You shouldn't be scared of how you feel right now, whether it's hope, doubt, or a weird mix of the two. It's all part of the process. You don't have to have perfect faith to get here right now. It's not necessary for you to be willing to come, being willing to trust me again, being ready to believe that what I've said is true, ready to answer the door when I knock, even if your hands shake as you reach for the handle. That's enough. Just being willing is enough. I'll finish it. The rest has always been my job, and I'm not going to stop now. Not now that you are so close to what I have been making. There has never been less time between making a promise and keeping it than there is now. As I end these words, my child, I want you to know that everything I've said to you has meaning. There was no filler. There was no padding. I put every sentence in with the same level of accuracy that I use to put stars where they belong and rivers where they flow. You were not an afterthought when I planned this, and neither is this connection. I'll bring you. The name is almost there. It's closer now than it was when we first started talking. And I want you to know that when it comes, it won't feel like something from another world is coming into your life. It will feel like something coming back, as if you forgot how to say a word until you heard it again. Like a tune that was always in the back of your mind, but never came to the surface until now. That's because this has always been a part of your story. Before you could read it, it was written. It was chosen for you before you could. It has been safe through every storm that tried to destroy it. Nothing, not a failure, no mistake. There is no wrong turn. Has been strong enough to undo what I said about your life before it started. There are too many times to count when you didn't believe in yourself. You've thought about whether the person you saw in the mirror was good enough for love that lasts. The answer is yes, and this is the last time I'll say it. Not because you are perfect, but because I don't use the same standards to decide if someone is worthy as everyone else. What I put inside you is how I measure it. And what I put inside you has never changed, no matter what has tried to hide it. The person I bring will see the same things I do. Because they are human and can only see so well, it's not perfect. They will see enough though. They'll see the depth in you that other people missed. People will mistake your steadiness for quietness because they will feel it in you. People who know you well will value the parts of you that you haven't thought about in a long time. And being seen that way will wake up a part of you that has been dormant for too long. It's not something you have to force to awaken. It'll happen on its own, like how a field thaws after a long winter of frost. Today, the ice melts because it's warmer, and things that were buried start to come back to the surface. This is what's going on in your life right now as you read these words. In the days to come, I want you to remember this truth. I want you to remember what I said when doubt comes back, which it will. Not as a vague memory, but as a solid point you can stick to when things get rough. This word is not weak. It doesn't break down when you press on it. I stand behind it so it stays put. There will be times when the waiting is too much to bear. There will be times when the time between this word and its answer seems too long. Do not think that I have forgotten at that time. Instead, say that I'm still working. It's still being shaped, refined, and brought to the exact point where it will have the most impact with the least amount of confusion by the hands that set it in motion. I don't get things to you early. I don't send them late. I send them at just the right time for them to be fully received and deeply appreciated. And the same care is being put into setting up that moment for this connection. I used to make sure that everything was balanced. You're not by yourself. Even when the silence made you think you were never really alone. It was quiet where I was. I was waiting for something. I was in the prayers you couldn't finish and the questions you couldn't answer. I worked, planned, and got ready for everything. I am also in this moment. Here it is. Being clear with you is something I don't do every day. I'm giving it to you because the time is right and your heart is open to receive it. The connection that's coming won't erase your past, but it will put it where it belongs, behind you, where it should be. It won't fix everything right away, but it will help you build something important with someone else. It will be stronger than anything either of you has ever known, because it will be built on trust, improved, and held together by my hand. Take the name when it comes. Forget about it. Don't fight it. Don't try to figure out why it can't be true. Just hold it. Take a break. Allow it to grow. Then sit back and watch as everything I said I would do starts to happen. Take one step at a time. Every day at a time. One trusting act at a time. I've loved you through everything. I've been with you through everything. Now I'm going to show you something new. Not because you were perfect, but because this moment has always been part of my plans for your life. Be sure as you walk forward, move forward with a heart that is open. Take comfort in the fact that what I've planned for you already tries to meet you halfway. The ground is prepared. The time of year has changed. The name is close by. You will know for sure that this was always meant to be yours when it lands in your spirit. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Go now and know that my peace is with you. Go with the sure knowledge that nothing can stop what I now have started. And know that the person I picked out for you is already on their way. You're all set. You might not feel ready, but being ready is not a feeling. The job is a position. And every step you've taken to get to this point has put you in that position. You're right where you should be. And the person I picked is right where they should be. Now is the only time I can bring you together. That moment is already written down. Say, Amen, if you believe everything I've said about your life today. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.